afternoon. I'd like to welcome our family, friends, and faculty to the celebration of the graduating class of 2000. We are honored you are all here to share this special day with us. As we leave Norwayne, we would like to thank our parents and teachers for giving us the guidance and support needed through these 13 years. Today is our last day as a class, but our friendship and memories are what hold us together as we follow different dreams. As I stand here before you, I would like to say congratulations, and I wish all of you the best of luck. God bless. Remember that He's brought you this far. Let us pray. Thank you for everyone that was able to be here. We ask you for your guidance throughout the rest of our lives. We ask that you watch over us in everything we may do. Bless this time we have together today. Thank you for all of these graduates today, and thank you for helping us endure all of our hardships. In your name we pray, amen.
You may be seated. Good afternoon. The year has sailed by, and this group of seniors representing the class of 2000 is ready to move on. With such a talented group of seniors, we would be remiss to not include them in the program for today. Our speakers for today are the class valedictorian and salutatorian, the students who have finished their high school career with the highest grade point averages. It is with honor that I first introduce to you the class of 2000's valedictorian, Rachel Egan.
And so in closing, I would like to share a few verses of that song with you.
May you never take one single breath for granted. God forbid love ever leave you empty-handed. I hope you never fear those mountains in the distance. Never settle for the path of least resistance. Living might mean taking chances, but they're worth taking. Loving might be a mistake, but it's worth making. I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens. Promise me that you will give faith a fighting chance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or to dance, I hope you do this. Thank you, I love you, David.
Thank you, Rachel. Coming in a close second this year is Mike Rupp. Mike, salutatorian, please come forward.
Hello. It's time to write another chapter. The turning of a page and a giant leap into the future. As we leave high school and begin our independent lives, it's time for us to focus on where we go from here. Though the world may seem intimidating, I assure you that you're prepared to seek happiness and success. Throughout our past, we have attained the knowledge and wisdom needed for our future by overcoming hard trials and experiencing the lessons that life offers. I encourage each of you to be yourselves. Don't compare yourselves to others. It leads only to a lack of confidence. Set your goals and then achieve them. Challenge yourself as well. Always plan your work thoroughly, then thoroughly work your plan. Be motivated to chase your dreams and strive to be a leader. We only live once, so remember that with every sunrise, we need to live each day for all that it's worth. Sometimes the world may seem to be dark. No one ever said that life would be fair. Understand, though, that you'll never get anywhere by being scared. Rather, trust that you'll find a way to shine and put all the rainy days behind you. There's someplace warm and bright for us all. We will travel through many valleys and many peaks, for it is all part of life's journey. Believe in yourself and cherish the memories and guidance of family and friends, and life will turn out great. There are no troubles that we can't rise above with a handful of faith and a heart full of love. In closing, I have a poem I'd like to read titled Don't Quit. When things go wrong, as they sometimes will, when the road you're trudging seems all uphill, when the funds are low and the debts are high, and you want to smile, but you have to sigh, when cares press you down a bit, rest if you must, but don't you quit. Life is queer with its twists and turns, as every one of us sometimes learns, and many a failure turns about when you might have won if you'd stuck it out. Don't give up though the pace seems slow, you may succeed with another blow. Success is failure, turned inside out, with silver tint of the clouds of doubt. And you never can tell how close you are, it may be near when it seems so far. So stick to the fight when your heart is hit. It's when things seem worse that you must not quit. Our destinies await us. May we boldly reach out and seize all life's treasures. I'd like to thank all of you for the great memories, and I wish you the best of luck. Thank you all, and God bless.
The musical talents of this class are quite outstanding. To give you a sampling of this, we ask Senior Mark Archer to come forward. Mark?
where this road is going to lead. All I know is where we've been and what we've been through. And if it gets me to tomorrow, I hope it's worth all the pain. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. And I'll take with me the memories to be my sunshine after the rain. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday.
Senior Susan Simon and Tara Walters offer you their rendition of Letting Go.
She'll take the pain in the hallway, the one she did into your mind. That old lamp out in the attic, she'll need some light to study by. She's had 18 years to get ready for this day. She should be past the tears she cries so many ways. Oh, letting go. There's nothing in her way now. Letting go. There's room enough to fly and know. She's spent her whole life waiting. It's never easy. Letting go. Mother sits down at the table. So many things she'd like to do. Spend more time out in the garden. Now she can get those books read too. She's had 18 years to get ready for this day. She should be past the tears she cries so many ways. Oh, letting go.
This time I'd like to turn the program over to Mr. Ocker for a time capsule sharing and viewing. Mr. Ocker?
I'm going to ask Mr. Lyons and Mr. Schley to assist in this ceremony. On May 31st, 1989, the class of 2000 were in the first grade. At 10 o'clock on May 31st, there was a time capsule program held at Sterling School. It was organized by a group of parents of the class of 2000. And Principal Wilbur Bowers and Principal Marlon Sims presided. The time capsule box was loaded up. There was a video taken of the ceremony, and this video has been shown to the class this week, and it was also shared with the parents on Wednesday evening at a ceremony here at the high school. But as the instructions were at the time of the making of the time capsule, it was to be opened at graduation in 2000. So, contained in the time capsule are a number of documents and various bits of information that the students, the class members, their teachers left there for posterity and to open on this graduation day. So at this time, I would ask Mr. Lyons and Mr. Schley to please open the box, unlock the lock, and open the box. I don't think it will explode. I hope the lock works. It's a little rusty. All right, now I have a list of items that were placed in the box. We'll see if they're still there. There's supposed to be a letter in there from the superintendent, which I have a copy of, and unless it's deteriorated or disintegrated, it's probably still in there. There's also a letter from Mr. Sims at Burbank School, and there's a letter from Mr. Bowers, Sterling School principal, and I ask that you pull those two items there if you can find them. There may be some other goodies that you might want to hold up and share with the audience. There are class pictures of the first grade. The teachers of the first grade students in 1989 were Mrs. Marlene Collins and Mrs. Alice Paymer at Burbank, Mrs. Pat Hersing and Mrs. Jan Lawrence, and Mrs. Joan Welly at Sterling School. There may be some other little individual Postage stamps. We'll see what postage was in 1989. 25 cents. That's changed a bit in the past 12 years. Phonics book. First grade phonics book. First grade handwriting book. Picture of a one-room school. Corey Smithers, you might want to come up. We have a little package in here that's yours. You left for yourself. We'll be curious to see what this is. Her mother made her put her little dinosaur pack in the box. Thanks, Mother. Okay, here are the two letters. I think we'll share those at this point in time, unless there's anything else that looks unusual. What we're going to do with the box, there's the daily record. I think there's supposed to be an acronym. You can journal. Okay, here's a little packet that each student put away for themselves. Let me just read the one on top. My name is Monica Morlock. My favorite color is red. My favorite subject in school is math. We'll share these couple of short letters with everyone today, and what we're going to do with the box is take it down to the cafeteria, and it will be available down there for viewing, and the class officers might want to keep those things for their class reunion that Rachel spoke about a little earlier. Let's just briefly read a couple of these letters. This one is from Principal Bowers at Sterling School. Dear Class of 2000, as you graduate this year, I want to wish you the best in your future endeavors. As I write this letter, I wonder how many of you that started are graduating this year. I also wonder what changes have occurred in your lives and in our schools. I'm sure that many of your teachers and administrators are retired by now. Your first year as first graders was certainly a challenge. Those of you that attended Sterling School were certainly a lively bunch. I don't think I ever saw a class that had so many students that couldn't sit still. That hasn't changed a lot. A large number of you were constantly in motion. Talking was another one of your qualities. The lunchroom was a constant due to your constant talking. On the other side, I was greatly impressed by the academic ability that began to show through as the school year progressed. Many of you showed signs of being outstanding academic students, and I'm sure that many of you have attained high honors. I hope I'm still around so I can attend your graduation. Best of luck, Wilbur Bowers. This letter is from Mr. Sims, who is principal at Burbank School. Dear Class of 2000, congratulations. You have finally arrived at the end of your long, hard public education journey with graduation day. As you began this journey at Burbank Elementary School back in 1988, you were part of history. The new addition and remodeling were completed, and Burbank became a K-4 school. You were the first class to use the first grade rooms in the new addition. First grade teachers, Mrs. Marlene Collins and Mrs. Alice Paymer, eagerly welcomed you. 1988 was a new beginning for Mrs. Paymer as she came to Burbank from Creston School. You helped initiate the new art and music rooms, along with the remodeled lunchroom. You did your work, and you tried your best to learn to read. You were a well-behaved class with very few trips to the office. I'm anxious to hear of your many accomplishments as you prepare to leave Norwayne High School. The igloo you built out of milk jugs, the pogo ball race, and tug of war on field day, the planting of the dogwood tree outside the office, and your enthusiasm to share events with me are the highlights of your first year that come to my mind. believe that your super beginning, your class, will be one of the bright spots in our district's history. As you begin your next journey in life, I wish you continued success. Sincerely, Mr. Sims. Dear class of 2000, on May 30th, 1989, there are 123 students in your class, and you, along with the other North Central children, grades K through 4, are now attending classes at either the Burbank or the Sterling Elementary schools. New additions, remodeling at both Burbank and Sterling has provided Burbank with new first grade classrooms, a new art room, a new music room, a new lunchroom, a new library, and a new office area. At Sterling, you had a new art room, a remodeled office area, and renovated restroom areas. Our school district has just undergone a reorganization plan where students in grades 5 through 8 attend classes at a remodeled and renovated Creston Middle School. A new era has begun. The opening of Creston Middle School with added classrooms for health, home economics, industrial arts, music, and a new locker room gymnasium will have provided you with a much improved learning environment and greater educational opportunities. In the area of curriculum and instruction, you have benefited from a competency-based education program designed to help you with the basics in math, reading, and English composition. These competencies will also have provided you a firm foundation for you to engage in other academic pursuits, covering science, social studies, the fine and applied arts, as well as vocational programs at the high school level. There was implementation of a CAT program, Challenging Academic Talents, for students in grades 3 and 4 that you will have benefited from. An SBH class was set up to help students needing to develop social and academic skills to compete in an ever-changing world of work. A standardized testing program was implemented to help you identify your academic achievements and progress in planning a future for the new millennium. In the midst of your day-to-day academic pursuits, many will participate in the other half of education. Those activities which promote growth and development, teach social and recreational skills, and have helped you develop leadership qualities. On graduation day, you will be recognized for successfully completing 13 years of studies, and many of you will be honored for high academic achievement and successful accomplishments in the area of co-curricular and extracurricular activities. I hope by the year 2000, you have been provided with the challenges necessary to prepare you for the 21st century. And wherever you may be, and wherever I may be, you have my very best wishes for a future filled with happiness and success. Thank you, Mr. Ocker. At this time, I'll ask Mr. Lyons to come forward to begin the presentation of the spatial awards. Mr. Lyons.
Mr. Dreher, Mr. Zimmerman, if you could come forward and take the box, take it into the cafeteria. Folks, it will be available in the cafeteria for your viewing after the ceremony today. A very special Norwayne tradition is to honor 6 graduating seniors chosen by the high school staff as outstanding members of the class of 2000. These students are chosen based on excellence in the area of scholarship, leadership, citizenship, and service to the school and community. Students, please come forward when I call your name and stand in front of the podium. Rachel Egerman, Brandy Hoffman, Mike Rupp, Amanda Schwartz, Aaron Schwartz, Susan Steiner, first senior chosen is Rachel Egerman. Rachel, please step forward. daughter of Dwayne and Robin Edelman of Sterling. Rachel is first in her graduating class and scored an outstanding 29 on the ACT test. She was active academically as a 4-year member of the Honor Roll, treasure and 2-year member of National Honor Society, 3-year participant in the Ohio Test of Scholastic Achievement, and a peer tutor as a senior. She was also chosen as the Amy McCune Math Award recipient, Darrell Brooks Memorial Scholarship winner, and Lawrence Mann Sterling Alumni Association Scholarship recipient at a recent honors banquet. Rachel was involved in many other capacities, such as class treasurer for 2 years, prom committee chairperson as a junior, and as a Teen Institute member her freshman year. Athletically, Rachel competed in volleyball and track. She played volleyball all 4 years, where she was chosen as the JV captain her junior year and won a varsity letter on an excellent team this past season. Rachel has also been actively involved in 4-H for the past 9 years. Rachel graduates with honors and plans to attend Miami University this coming fall to begin working toward a degree in early childhood education. Congratulations, Rachel. Brandy Hoffman is the daughter of Virgil and Marina Hoffman of Creston. Brandy is ranked in the top third of her class. Brandy has had a very successful high school career where she excelled in the areas of language arts, drama, speech, and publications. She has been a 4-year selection to the Honor Roll as well. Brandy did an excellent job as a very busy editor-in-chief of our high school newspaper. Brandy graduates with honors and has yet to decide on her plans for the future. She hopes to pursue a career in which she will help others by enhancing the quality of their lives. Congratulations, Brandy. Mike Rupp is the son of Bill and Sandy Rupp of Sterling. Mike, you can step forward. Mike is second in his class after an outstanding high school career academically and athletically. Mike has been a 4-year member on the Honor Roll and a 2-year National Honor Society member where he served as a peer tutor. He has been actively involved in Norway's FFA, 4-H, and other community activities. Mike was chosen to represent our school as one of the Worcester Daily Record's Teenagers of the Month for February and as an Akron Beacon Journal Star student. He was chosen to win the North Central Local Education Association Scholarship and as an OHSAA Scholar Athlete. Mike has been one of the best athletes in the high school during his 4 years as well. He spent 3 years as a basketball player, earning 2 varsity letters, and 4 years on the soccer team, earning 3 varsity letters. He was named to the all-county team in soccer after leading Norwayne's varsity to a league championship. Mike will graduate with honors and plans to attend Miami University to study architecture. Congratulations, Mike. Schwartz is the daughter of Fred and Mary Schwartz of Burbank. Amanda is ranked 3rd in her graduating class after an outstanding high school career. Amanda is very fond of the fine arts where she has accomplished many things in the areas of art and drama. She has been an active member of the Norwayne Drama Club, Norwayne Players, and the Norwayne Thespian Society. She has also been a 4-year honor roll student and 2-year member of the National Honor Society. Amanda has enhanced her high school experience by playing soccer and being involved with the Fellowship of Christian Students. Amanda was recently chosen as an Akron Beacon Journal Star student and received the Marlon Sims Scholarship at our honors banquet. She will use the award in architecture from the Pratt Institute beginning next fall. Congratulations, Amanda. Schwartz is also the daughter of Fred and Mary Schwartz of Burbank. Erin is 5th in her class after enjoying a very successful and busy high school career. Erin is another excellent artist who has had a tremendous impact on Norway's theatrical productions. She has been on the Honor Roll for 4 years and a 2-year National Honor Society member as well. She's played major roles as one of the Norwayne Players, a member of the Norwayne Thespian Society, and a noteworthy participant in the One Act Festival. Erin was selected as an Akron Beacon Journal Star student and as Norwayne's Best Supporting Actress this year. She She will graduate with honors and attend the Art Institute of Pittsburgh to pursue a degree in graphic design. Congratulations, Erin. Susan Steiner is the daughter of John and Patty Steiner of Creston. Susan is fourth in her graduating class after finishing a very busy and productive high school career. She has enjoyed many academic successes, including 4 years as an honor roll student and a 2-year member of National Honor Society. She served as the secretary for the National Honor Society this year. She was selected to represent Norwayne 3 times at the Ohio Test of Scholastic Achievement, was our other Worcester Daily Record Teenager of the Month for February, and an Akron Beacon Journal Star Student Selection. Susan was selected as Norwayne's Best Actress this year as a key member of the Norwayne Players and Thespian Society. Susan was also an outstanding member of Norwayne High School's band, choir, and cheerleading squad during all 4 years of her high school career. Susan was a member of the Fellowship of Christian Students and involved in community organizations such as 4-H, church camp, and youth groups. Susan was recently awarded the Arthur Family Scholarship, which she will use to attend Taylor University next fall to begin working toward a degree in secondary education. Congratulations, Susan. Congratulations to all 6. Let's have a round of applause for all of them. There are several special awards presented annually to Norwayne seniors. Will the following please come forward? Janae Winkler, Susan Steiner, Corey Schnettz, Kelly McFadden, and Eric Fred. The first of these is the Mabel Bibler Award, which honors the outstanding senior in the area of commercial studies. This award is named for Mrs. Mabel Bibler, a teacher and administrator in the North Central Schools from 1934 to 1959. This year's recipient is Janae Winkler. Janae is a daughter of Jim and Joan Winkler of Sterling. Janae has attended the Wayne County Career Center for 2 years, where she has excelled in the area of business education. As a student in the Business and Management Technology Academy, she chose Computer Information Systems as her major. She's been a member of Business Professionals of America for 2 years and served as the club treasurer this year. She competed in skills contests and through their youth leadership program earned the Diplomat Award. Janae has consistently been on the honor roll and is a 2-year member of the Career Center National Honor Society. She was recently chosen as the May 2000 Wayne County Schools Career Center Student of the Month. She was a top junior in her major last year and was awarded the Certificate of Achievement for Cisco Training. Janae is currently employed at Winkler Farms and is planning to further her education in the business field at Heston College in Kansas. Congratulations, Janae. The second award is the Sinclair Speech Award. This award is given in the name of Roy Sinclair, the first superintendent of the Consolidated North Central Schools, and honors a top senior in the area of dramatics. This year's winner is Susan Steiner, daughter of John and Patty Steiner of Sterling. Susan's lead role in Hello Dolly certainly was entertaining and memorable. Congratulations, Susan. The next award is the Carla Fraze Memorial Award, which is given to the senior girl who has excelled in the promotion of school spirit through participation in the Norwayne extracurricular program. The award is provided by the family and friends of Carla Fraze, who was a member of the class of 1977. This year's recipient is Corey Schnettz, daughter of Tim and Tony Schnettz of Creston. Corey's spirit, enthusiasm, and positive attitude was evident through her cheerleading experience in support of Norwayne. Congratulations, Corey. excellence during his or her senior year and has shown good moral character. This year's recipients are Kelly McFadden and Erin Fraley. Kelly is the daughter of Paul and Vicki McFadden of Urban Road, Creston. During her senior year, she participated and excelled in volleyball and softball. Erin is the son of Andy and Deb Fraley of Burbank. During his senior year at Norwayne, Erin participated and excelled in basketball and track. Congratulations to Kelly and Erin. Recipients may be seated. This time I'd like to call upon Superintendent Ocker to present the Dean Blau Award recipients.
At this time, it becomes my pleasure to announce the presentation of the Dean Blau Memorial Friendship Award. This award is a tribute to the late Dean Blau, who served the North Central community in key leadership positions of public service. Would Monica Morlock and Janae Winkler please come forward? The award is provided by the Creston Rescue Squad and Fire Department, the Creston Community Service Club, the Creston Business Community, and the American Legion Post 497. The award is presented to a Norwayne graduating senior nominated by another graduating senior. Any Norwayne senior may submit a letter of nomination to the selection committee telling why they believe a friend deserves the award. Both the winner and person nominating the recipient will be recognized. The letter should not exceed 300 words. Judging by a committee will be based primarily on sincerity of purpose. I would like to share with you Janae Winkler's nomination from Monica Morlock. There are many people that we meet in our lives, and only very few will make a lasting impression on our minds and our hearts. It is these people that we will think of often and who always remain important to us. My friend will to me. I consider my friend to be my best friend. We did not have the opportunity to start out education together. In fact, it was during 7th grade that we became friends during basketball. That summer, my friend and I played together on a traveling team which required many hours on the road. I learned more and more about the genuine qualities of my friend during those times. My friend knew it was hard for me to hear what the coach was telling us at times because of my hearing loss. And my friend always made sure I knew what we were being told to do. My friend has supported me when times have been tough and would stay overnight just so that we could talk things out. The hurts were never as great after my friend listened to my story and gave me a pep talk to boost my spirits. Just having my friend there made the whole situation better. My friend has a terrific sense of humor, and I feel honored to be a part of my friend's life. We have done so many goofy things together, and sometimes people will just look at us wondering why that could be so funny. My friend and I both have changed in the last 6 years and displayed definite strengths and weaknesses. I was so happy recently for my friend's college scholarship that was very much deserved. Even if it will mean we will be separated from each other for some time, I hope that the bond between us will continue always. Both the recipient and the author will receive award plaques, which will be presented at this time, and they will also receive checks in the amounts of $550 respectively. Congratulations, Monica and Janae. At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce Mrs. Kathy Coffey, who is the Guidance Director at the Wayne County Career Center. Mrs. Coffey will be recognizing the Career Center students who have achieved spatial honors. Mrs. Coffey.
On behalf of the administration and staff of the Wayne County Schools Career Center, I'd like to congratulate the class of 2000. To the graduates who attended the Career Center, I want to say how much I've enjoyed working with you these past 2 years. This group has represented Norwayne in fine fashion and excelled in many areas. I don't have time to tell you all they've accomplished. They've represented Norwayne and the Career Center very well at area competitions and their academic work. There are 3 awards I'd like to mention today. The State Award of Merit is bestowed upon the few outstanding students who have met a very strict criteria set up by the State Department of Vocational Education. I will also mention students who were the top seniors in their trade, as well as the students who earned our local Certificate of Achievement. As I mentioned the award, I would like the students to stand and remain standing until all are recognized. John Ballman, Ag Mechanics, top senior. Molly Harmony, Early Childhood Education and Care, Certificate of Achievement. Troy Day, Electronics, Certificate of Achievement. Amber Greer, Medical Dental Assistant, Certificate of Achievement. Jeremy Halpin, Criminal Justice, Certificate of Achievement. Laura Lindmilling, Practical Nursing, Award of Merit. Dan Love, Auto Technology, top senior. April Miller, Business Academy, Award of Merit and Certificate of Achievement. Carrie Miller, Practical Nursing, Award of Merit and Certificate of Achievement. Adam Rupp, Carpentry, Award of Merit. Stephen Steiner, Ag Mechanics, Certificate of Achievement. Janae Winkler, Business Academy, Certificate of Achievement. We're graduating about 300 students from the Career Center this year, and this is part of the cream of the crop. Congratulations to all of you.
Superintendent Ocker, it is with great pride that I present the class of 2000, certified that they have completed the requirements of the North Central Local Board of Education and the State of Ohio for graduation. Superintendent Ocker.
Principal lines, members of the North Central Board of Education, parents, grandparents, distinguished faculty, and honored guests. Joining me on the platform today are Board President Winston Wyckoff III and Board members Earl Rupp and John Steiner. Assisting with the program today also will be Board Vice President Mrs. Nan McElvain and Board member Rob Stoller. Mr. Wyckoff is a graduate of the Norwayne High School, and he holds an associate degree from the Ohio State University Agricultural Technical Institute. Mr. Rupp also is a graduate of Norwayne High School and is a graduate of Kent State University. His son Adam is graduating today. Mr. Steiner is also a graduate of Norwayne High School. He is a graduate of the other university in Ohio, called Ohio University. And he is also here today celebrating the graduation of his daughter, Susan. It was the best of times, and it was the worst of times, were the words that Charles Dickens began the classic A Tale of Two Cities. Today we can only wonder if Dickens were predicting the lives of our young graduating seniors on the threshold of the 21st century. The thrills at the accomplishments of today's graduates might soon become numb at the thought of what lies ahead in today's changing world. New technologies lie at your doorsteps if you can supply the economic and intellectual resources to accept tomorrow's tools. Even though you graduates will step into a world where information is doubling every 900 days, your experiences has hopefully prepared to access and use that information. You have developed the skills that it takes to succeed, and the opportunities are there for you to grasp. I would be remiss without publicly commending your class of 2000 on their many academic and activity accomplishments. As of today, 45 members of your class graduating have been awarded college scholarships, and 29 members of the class have received $500 tuition vouchers for for scoring above the proficiency level on all 5 areas of the 12th grade test. The total scholarship amount exceeds $206,750. That's nearing $250,000. Quite obviously, this class has shown its strength academically and athletically. A league championship and district semifinalist in girls volleyball, and a league championship in soccer. And in the areas of fine and applied arts, state awards in FFA and industrial technology, theatrical and musical awards, to mention only a few. For your many awards and honors, you have my highest commendations. I'm presenting the 103 seniors who are assembled together as the class of 2000. They have fulfilled the requirements set forth by the state of Ohio and by the North Central local schools. On behalf of the State Board of Education and the North Central Board of Education, I congratulate you on your many accomplishments. May your Norwayne High School diploma be the key to greater opportunities, and may the future bring success and happiness to each of you. At this time, it is my distinct pleasure to present the Norwayne class of 2000 to the President of the North Central Board, Mr. Winston Wyckoff. Mr. Wyckoff.
Thank you, Superintendent Ocker. Students, parents, staff, and fellow citizens, congratulations. Today is a day of celebration. We celebrate the success of these Norwayne graduates who have made us so proud. Allow me on behalf of the Board of Education to say a special congratulations. It has been our pleasure to be a part of your school careers. We celebrate the graduates' families and friends who have shared the highlight moments of this class of school careers. The families and friends who have encouraged and supported these students in a variety of ways every day of their school life. We celebrate the Norwayne schools that have shaped the academic, athletic, and social careers of the class of 2000. Most of all, we celebrate the Norwayne community, who has proven so often that its citizens understands the value of well-educated young people, who will continue to grow and make this community and others a better place to live. Do you remember the excitement and the apprehension of those last few moments of 1999, just before the dawn of the year of 2000? What would happen? Would all the dire predictions about the failures of technology come true? Would the turning of the new millennium bring down society? We had no experience to really prepare us for this life in the year 2000. Would computers really crash? Would some mysterious forces shape our destiny? Now we've had the experience to understand how life doesn't really hinge on the turning of a man-made calendar page. Now experience has overcome our concerns. We now understand the bigger picture. Our public schools, through experience and education, prepare students for the decision-making needed to be successful in a complicated and ever-changing world. When the graduation festivities are over and you leave Norwayne High School, you will be selecting the path you will take for your life. I urge you to consider that plan that will add character and meaning to your life. Remember, it is character that counts. Someone took the time to analyze the faces of 90 famous people who had been photographed by Yusuf Karsh in his book, The Faces of Greatness. According to the study, 7 of the men were physically unattractive, 35 had moles and warts, 13 had noticeable skin spots, 20 had traces of skin rash, and 2 had scars. But these did not deter them. They knew that they could be successful because their character and of their skills. Picasso was a renowned painter. Thornton Wilder was a great playwright. Richard Rogers was a composer of successful Broadway musicals. And Christian Dior was an honored fashion designer. They all had physical imperfection. These characteristics did not deter these famous men, but added the mark of character to them when they posed before the camera. Harrison Font us to consider. People can be unreasonable, illogical, and self-centered. Love them anyway. If you do good, people will accuse you of selfish and ulterior motives. Do good anyway. If you are successful, you will win false friends and true enemies. Succeed anyway. Honesty and frankness make you vulnerable. Be honest and frank anyway. The good you may do today will be forgotten tomorrow. Do good anyway. The smallest people with the smallest minds can shoot down the biggest people with the biggest ideas. Think big anyway. People favor the underdogs but follow only the top dog. Fight for some of the underdogs anyway. What you spend years building may be destroyed. Build anyway. So graduates of the class of 2000, on behalf of the Board of Education, I want to congratulate you on your successful school career. And we know your experiences here will better prepare you for your new life ahead. Thank you.
Seniors, your diplomas await you. Please come forward. Rachel Lynn Hageman. Amanda F. Schwartz. Erin Marie Schwartz. Megan Jane Frank. William Joshua Case. Jeffrey Paul Kaufman. Adam T. Riedel. Melanie Gale Emch. Andrew Richard Stans. Brandon Allen Steele. Michael Allen Rupp. Susan Marie Steiner. Carrie Sue Miller. Sharon L. Armstrong. Tessa Leanne Cotton. Corey M. Pelfrey. Lydia Jane Coleman. April Michelle Miller. Jennifer Lynn Burris. Corrine Leslie Schneditz. Richard James Myrtle. Betsy Ann Reese. Joseph Thomas Baroni. Daniel Joseph Urban. Heather Michelle Hostetler. Miranda Lee Stahl. Carrie Beth Kohler. Marissa Karen Miner. Cassie Marie Edelman. Creston Michelle Sword. Brandy Ann Whitman. Tyler S. Hansey. Joshua Daniel Aiken. Garrett John Healy. Corin Renee Baumann. Mark Frederick Archer. Crystal Diane Reynolds. Laura Michelle Rack. Justin Gabriel Halford. Catherine Ann Hamer. Jeffrey David Aaron M. Stump. Amanda G. Hack. Dustin Joseph Ripple. Kelly Blair McFadden. Shyla Ray Robinson. Amanda Magyar. Brandon Tyler Santangelo. Erin Michelle Wiles. Michelle Lynn Waterman. Brian Robert Gosser. Jason S. Zimmerly. Tara Danielle Shank. Wilson Clayton Miller. Stephen Mark Steiner. Michelle Renee Gosser. Brandy Dale Scruggs. Paula Marie Gill. Anna Marie Haas. J. Haynes. Nicholas W. Stefanko. Molly Elizabeth Carmody. Lisa Marie Ramey. Julie Elaine Jeffers. Janae Annette Winkler. Mark C. Stebbins. Matthew F. McCannon. Amber D. Greer. Greg N. Ferguson. Laurel Suzanne Indermuley. Brandon Lee Kodar. Christopher Matthew McElvain. Amber Dawn Luke. Ryan R. Jenkins. Jeremy S. Lance. Darren O. Fitzpatrick. Brian Paul Spade. Troy R. Day. Brian Edwin Dubose. Pamela Jo Headley. Jeremy Halpin. Lisa Marie Henry. Patricia Sue Miller. Adam C. Jackson. This time I would like to call Joe Brody, president of the class of 2000, to the stage for the shifting of the tassel.